Hello everyone and welcome back to a Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Order of the... I did it again! Except I said it this time. Hello everybody and welcome back to a Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince with your host and Valid. Oh my god. I'm recording this immediately after the next one. I'm actually really enjoying playing this with the controller now. It feels a little wonky, but at least I don't have that ridiculous just weirdness with the mouse input. This game was definitely made for controller. Anyway, in the last one, we did another piece of the potions minigame. We explored for half of forever and got absolutely nothing out of it except for a couple crests. And once again, the timeline for all of the story elements in the storyline got borked. So, yeah. I was going to say something, this is part of why I continued on, because I wanted to say something about everything going on with Ron and Hermione. That entire dynamic is absolutely ridiculous. But what was that cutscene?
I bet there'll be loads more with you.
What was that entire section with everything going on at the Weasley house? Like, oh, by the way, we're just randomly cutting to Christmas. And Ginny and everybody's getting attacked instead of, you know, something actually somewhat canonical with the story. And you're gonna fend off like two of the strongest characters in the party of Death Eaters. Just, oh my god. Like the head werewolf of all people, Bellatrix. This game, man, just... I know the movie made some things a little bit weird with the storyline related to the books, but this game just takes it to a whole other level. And I haven't even watched the movie yet. God, I hope that's not canon for the movie. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I totally forgot where we're going. Which button is it for Nick? There we go.
Hello, Nick.
Oh yeah, 7th floor, 7th floor.
Not today, no, but I have seen him many times in the 7th floor corridor of late. Maybe you should try there.
Can I make you... Oh, I can make him go away. Oh! That's super handy. Why did I only think to do that once I got a controller? Maybe because I actually needed to find my way to the things, but I know the basic layout. I know the general layout of this place. Like, I think I can get back to, oh, Jesus. Right. Crab and Goyle is... Well... Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I completely forgot about that. Whoop, I don't know where that's going. Can I scoot? Nope, can't scooch it past me. Yeah, totally important story plot point where, you know, Harry figures out that Malfoy's using the Room of Rewards, but... here I am, just goofing around. Hmm?
Hey, Ron, have you seen Malfoy?
When?
Just now. He's always hanging around on this corridor. And I just found this. It looks like instructions for a potion.
It's probably homework.
And since when has Malfoy put effort into homework?
You don't even know it's his.
I'm going to ask Hermione what this potion is. I bet that will give us a clue to what Malfoy is up to.
You're in luck. She's swatting in potions now. Careful, she's still in the right mood.
So you won't come with me then?
I think I'd rather face that troll we saw in our first year. See you later.
Oh my god, flashbacks to that troll chase scene. Oh god.
That's not a troll, that's a friggin' giant. Whoa, reverse controls, ah!
I failed that so many times, I forgot about that. Oh my god, that's an abomination from the first game. Don't get me wrong, it was actually kind of fun, but oh my god. Nightmare stories. Also, are we just gonna ignore the fact that Malfoy hasn't been attending half of his classes and never showed up to Quidditch? Ever? And the fact that he looks fucking dead? At least according to the story. I mean, he doesn't look that much better here, to be fair, but... And isn't it nighttime? Why is everything so dark and yet, you know, people are acting like it's the middle of the day when there's a fucking curfew going on? Oh, come on. Influence. Also, random thought, I'm gonna try to work on swearing at least a little bit less, because, I don't know. Call me inspired by the recent Hobson and, oh god, by the recent Hobson and Tech 9 collabs with NF. And I realized I use swear words way too much as filler for sentences. They're expletives for a reason, you know? They're meant to convey exaggerated emotion. And here I am just, oh yeah, it's exactly the same as the word like, you know? I'm just saying it because I don't know what else to put in my mind. It's the same as the word How do I get to the Gryffindor common room? So, I've completely flunked on that this episode, but just friendly reminder for myself. Because there's zero reason to do it. It's just the company I have and habits that I've garnered over the years. Look at me, I'm 25, I can swear now.
I really must
You can't control me. I'm an adult. Oh no, she's not in the... Oh, what am I doing? She's not in the Gryffindor common room, she's down in potions. Durr. Ugh. Well, while I'm here, I may as well get the crest that's here, so... Can I get this? I really... Fine, whatever. Give it to me. Slurp. Just slurp that crest real quick. Alright, well, down to potions we go, I guess. Potions. Wasn't there a shortcut to potions? I feel like there was a shortcut to potions, but I don't remember... Because I know there's the one in the dungeon. I don't think it's open to us yet, though. Ah, screw it. Let's just ask Nick.
Hi, Nick. Have you seen Hermione anywhere?
Why, yes, Miss Granger is studying in the potions classroom.
I'm aware of this fact. I just need you to show me where the potions classroom is, because for some reason I'm not allowed to look at the Marauders map and figure it out myself. You know? Oh, that was convenient. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Libraries Liberati.
Yeah, I would have completely forgotten about that. With whatever herb name this man had, I'm really sad I can't remember what it was from the previous game.
Here we are at your chosen destination.
Hello,
Thanks,
Hermione.
Nick.
Do you recognize this potion?
I'm surprised you don't recognize it, seeing as you're top in potions. It's obvious what this is.
So, what is it?
Why ask me? You should ask the Half-Blood Prince.
All right, I will. Well, I can make the potion and find out anyway. Shredded boomslang skin. Unlucky.
Okay, what are we doing? Not paying attention whatsoever, apparently. All right, let's actually get into this. And then we get it close. Just make those nice little circles. And now I need leeches. I don't remember leeches being part of the polyjuice potion recipe, but okay. Whoops, that's gone. they make such slappy sounds. Ew. This is so much easier on controller. And then I
Stewed
need
lacewing
this
flies.
lacewing flies. Lovely. Yeah, that was close. Make it orange. Not quite. There we go. Make it yellow. That's yellow. Come on. And we make it green. That's green. Come on, game. There we go.
Fluxweed.
Fluxweed. No idea what that is. I need 3 of those. Okay. They look like current, like those virus things that they use in those demonstrations. Oh dear. Some sort of herb, and then we light this on fire. God, this is so much easier with the mouse, dude. Okay, make it kind of teal. And then we get a couple more leeches. Or sardines, whatever these are. Oopsie. And then we turn it gray. Must stir faster. Oh my god, how long does this take to take out the saturation? And we have polyjuice potion, yay!
Back again, are we, Harry? And a splendid polyjuice potion you're making. But I do hope you're not intending to take it. It is a restricted potion.
You're sure it's polyjuice, sir?
Of course, that grey and sludgy finish, all characteristic. But then you should know, my lad, you made it.
I was just experimenting. Thanks, sir. Polyjuice potion. You use that if you want to look like someone else.
Yeah, you know, the potion that you
What
used in your
Malfoy
first
wanted
year.
that?
Voldemort isn't going to trust Malfoy with a mission.
She said it.
You haven't got a
She
scrap
said
of
name.
evidence, have you?
No, not yet. But I'll get something.
You're not gonna tie in together, you know, the whole Crab and Goyle using polyjuice thing? How is Harry depicted as being so clever and yet so dumb at the same time in this game? Like, he's the only one that's on top of it in the books, and it's like, I
Dumbledore
totally
wants
see
you
his
to go to office
logic,
for another
but...
lesson.
I
Harry,
don't know.
when you see Dumbledore, don't say anything about Malfoy.
He's up to something. He's sneaking around and he's even ditched Crab and Goyle.
Yes, I admit that is out of character, but you don't have evidence that he's doing anything.
If he's not, then why
It's all
is he sneaking around the 7th
circumstantial.
floor and... The 7th floor?
There we
That's
go.
it! He's using the Room of Requirement! That's why he keeps disappearing off the Marauder's map.
Well, if he is using the room, you won't be able to see what he's doing in there. That's why we used it for DA meetings. Concentrate on your lesson with Dumbledore. He's waiting for you in his office.
How are we having another lesson with Dumbledore when we already had every lesson, basically? Like, you skipped all the other memories. That was the last one. Except for one. No, that was the second? Was that the second one? I think that was the second lesson, actually. Getting my orders mixed up. Oh well. But yeah, there was the one memory that Harry had to get. Can you do the thing? Oh, whatever. Alright, so we're going down to the main entrance, and then it should be right nearby, I think? Hello, random person. How far down are we going? I don't remember it being this high up. Okay, here we go. There's the entrance. Yeah, and then we go out here. Oops, sorry. And that way I'll come out this way. Wait, what? Okay, I could have sworn the door was being pushed open, but then no one came through. Hi, person.
Hi, Harry. Are you here to see Professor Dumbledore? I am too.
Are you alright? Come on, what's the matter?
It's silly. A Slytherin stole my gobstone. It's a noisy hit and my mum got me for Christmas.
Who was it?
Him.
Wait here. I'll get your gobstone back.
Bruh. Are we really about to have another combat sequence because reasons? Like, I felt like the last game didn't quite have combat enough, but I didn't mind it because it was really clunky. This game's just totally overdoing it. Oh, this is probably the introduction to the Slytherin Duel Club.
Hey, did you take a noisy hitter from the girl over there?
What's it got to do with you?
Give it back.
What are you going to do? Jinx me?
This is the exact
I'm sure
same
Professor
guy
Snape would love to know Jinx and Slytherins. He might even give you detention.
from the Hufflepuff thing. Whatever, let's do this. Fucking rude. Ow, okay. I wonder if I could just chuck stuff at him with Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, shoot, he used Leva Corpus on me. The hell? Is that the spell we get to learn? Oh, whoops, I need to stop spamming stuff and actually pay attention. Proceeds to spam and win anyway.
There. Now hand over that noisy hitter.
I hope it gobs all over you.
And
Gross.
next time, think twice before you bully someone.
Look at you, Mr. Righteous. Oh my god.
Here you are.
Thanks! Harry, you're the best.
Ey.
Acid pops.
Glad he remembered, because I totally forgot.
Professor, about Malfoy and Snape.
Professor Snape. I've told you, Harry, I trust Severus. My answer has not changed. Now, to the business at hand.
God, his dialogue just sounds
I
so
have not been able
rushed.
to find many memories of Tom Riddle at Hogwarts. I did, however.
Yeah,
find
this one. I forgot
Good
about
gracious, look at the time. Off you go, boys. Lestrange, Avery, don't forget your essays. Look sharp there, Tom. No, Tom, I don't know anything about Horcruxes. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. Now get out of here.
Oh yeah,
Don't
the fragmented
understand.
memory.
What happened?
Professor Slughorn has tampered with his memory. Harry, I asked you to get to know Professor Slughorn. Now, I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory. Any way you can. That memory is everything. But I believe you have Quidditch practice. You'll find your way there more easily. Kill me! More of the castle. Good day, Harry.
I solemnly swear that I am
Maybe it'll
up
be
to
fun
no
with the
good.
controller. I'm not looking forward to this. We had an entire episode without Quidditch and it was
Mischief
wonderful.
Hello, Harry. Professor McGonagall's looking
That
for you.
Do you know what she wants?
No, but she's waiting for you in the Transfiguration courtyard. Sounded important.
Did anybody check the camera angle for this section? I don't even know, man. Okay, we're using a controller. Maybe Quidditch isn't gonna be so bad now. Also, why is McGonagall looking for us?
I've been doing some research. I went to the library. I checked in the restricted section, and I couldn't find anything on this half-blood prince. There's nothing to say who this person is.
Good. Then they can't be that bad, can they?
We really should go and see McGonagall. She was rather...
Wait, you can... Hold on, Hermione. You can punch a banner? What? Oop. Let's try that again. Hey, wait, what? That's a thing? What was that sultry voice I just heard? Jesus. Wait, hold on. You just casually just try and bot the banner? Why is that something that they included in this game? What?
Ah, there you are. I I wanted to talk to you after the unfortunate events at the Burrow over Christmas. Why is it always you? When something happens?
Believe me, Professor. I've been asking myself that for years.
I heard you've joined the Dueling Club, Harry. I think you should follow his example, and the Weasleys too. You can't be too prepared. Don't limit yourself to your friends in Gryffindor, mind. Ah, here's the person we were waiting for.
Hi, Harry.
Alanis here is captain of the Ravenclaw Dueling Club. You come along with me, Miss Granger, and we'll sign you up with Gryffindor Dueling Club.
Would you like to practice casting Levicorpus with us? I've always wanted to learn that spell.
Okay.
Okay, so Levicorpus is...
Levicorpus!
Oh. Okay. And...
Thanks for teaching us that. Be careful though, you might find some Ravenclaws casting it at you in future duels. Let's try a proper duel while you're here. Ravenclaw's junior champion against Harry Potter.
Interesting salute there. Okay, God, for Protego, I just want to, like... You have all these fancy casts, but, like, straight up, the best strategy is just to... That works. Just straight up, the best strategy is to spam Stupefy. I swear. Oh yeah, right. Multiple rounds in dueling. Best of 3! That was a late Protego. God, I wanted to just be like, hold it down, but you have to flick it. Oh, your movement affects the projectile. Gotcha. Okay. Ow. I actually kind of like that. Whoop, wrong thing. Hit him with a reflect. Let's go.
Well done.
All right. That reflect was entirely unintentional. I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, that might be the one problem with spamming Stupefy, because you don't get a chain nearly as well. Yeah.
Thanks for that,
I was
Harry.
6 away from the
As a
perfect
special
number.
member's privilege, you can use that portrait shortcut over there. The password is light against darkness. Why don't
it's
you try
Cadogan,
our
I
dueling
think.
challenge? Just go to the notice board when you're ready to give it a go.
I believe you're due at a Quidditch training session. I am rather hoping Gryffindor will win the Quidditch Cup this year. Get yourself along there, Potter. Great Quidditch teams are not built on tardiness.
Tardiness? God. Just that slight Scottish tardiness. Oh, man. One of the great things we had to pull over from the Romance languages was the rolling of the R's. God, I love it so much. You listen to some of those, to some native Spanish speakers, just listening to the way they roll their R's, just, ugh. Could listen to that for days. Maybe not that long, but I could listen to it for a while. Such a beautiful way of speaking a language. I feel like every language has kind of its own quirks in that way, where there are just some things that they do really well. I know the joke is that German is like the most hard language on the ears, but it's really not. Like, have you heard Russian? Suka bliet.
Light against darkness.
Pass, friend.
I must change that password.
I mean, fair, I guess, but, you know. Why do I have to do Quidditch? Okay, where was the Quidditch shortcut? That's gonna be down from here, right? Yeah.
Dashing Cadogan.
Oh, isn't Sir Cadogan dashing?
I guess that's her new obsession? Used to be all about... Oh, right, that's the thing. Used to be all about gravy, but not anymore. Other thing? There we go. Okay, let's bring that over here, drop it down there. Oop, I'm sorry. No, why you do that game? God damn it. Oh, it saved it. Nice. And... what? Got it. Easy game. This really is an easy game, though, let's be real. Oh, there's fireworks here. What the heck? What are the fireworks for? Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Oh, wrong thing. Nope, nope. Oh boy, off to Quidditch, I suppose. I'm really not looking forward to this. Drink some tea. Some lovely peppermint tea. Also, it's kind of funny that tea is such a British thing, or is renowned for being a British thing, but it was actually the Chinese that like are the first ones in written history to do tea. Of course, if you think about it, considering all the different like indigenous societies and stuff that have all these different brews. That's not the button. That's not the spell. I want to do this. There we go. All the different indigenous communities and stuff that have all sorts of tinctures and potions and whatever else to their name. I'm pretty sure they were doing tea long before the written word was ever created.
Lumos.
But I digress. To take a page out of the Great Clement's book. I'm just listing off all my inspirations this episode, aren't I? The Great Clement, 3 of my favorite hip-hop artists, rappers, lyricists, whatever you want to call them. And what else is there? Oh, right, I forgot about him. He's a shortcut too. Actually, yeah, you want to go? You want to just practice some dueling? Maybe teach me whatever spell it is that you guys aren't going to teach me otherwise? No? Okay, well, fine. Be that way. I'll see you in the dueling club, I guess.
Where is everyone?
They're already out practicing.
Great. Can you help me with some secret practice?
It's always with a secret practice. Oh god. Yep, seasick immediately. I have never been motion sick from a game like this.
This should be easy for you.
Oh, this is even worse with the controller. So let me be clear on that. This actually feels easier with it. Well, kind of. This feels a little bit better with the controller because I don't automatically have that. Because it's using my joystick for movement instead of my looking joystick, which is the right one, you know. So I don't automatically have that association with, okay, I should be moving the camera along with moving the mouse. This is just tied to movement. So it's good in that respect. That was weird. For a second I thought controls were inverted, even though I've been doing this for like a minute and a half. but because the motion isn't tied, or the camera movement isn't tied to my mouse anymore, or to my movement, it's like weirdly more nauseating. I don't know why this is, of all things, is making me seasick, because normally I don't get like this in games. But with this one specifically, it's just... That's the only way I can describe it. I really don't understand the point of the training dummies. I guess it slows you down, but it also increases your time or something? Because you hit those and it makes the stars green again. Oh, I missed that entirely. We got this! Somehow we caught... Somehow we caught the snitch.
Well done, everyone.
Personally, I think we need a better defense. The other teams have got really good keepers. We haven't that luxury.
Ron's doing better than you could, McLagan.
Just offering some friendly advice. One keeper to another.
Well,
dickhead.
take your advice out of our training room. You're not on the team, McLagan.
Oof. 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 Yeah, what did Ginny do in the book? I'm trying to remember. It's like... I know she told him off somehow, but I can't remember if she just punched him in the face or what. Oh, right, and then Hermione got with McLagan solely to get back at Ron. Like, it wasn't even anything to do with
Hello, Harry.
actually liking him.
Are you ready for potions? I've looked, but I can't find anything on Horcruxes in the library. I've been thinking... Maybe, if you make a really good potion in today's lesson, it will put Professor Slughorn in a good mood. Then he might tell you what he's hiding from Dumbledore.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh no! McLagan! He makes Grawp look like a gentleman. I'll see you in potions.
Hey, Granger! Granger!
So, is she seeing McLagan?
Well, they went to Slughorn's Christmas party together, but it didn't go well.
Yeah? Come on, let's go after Hermione. Let's go to potions.
God. That's always an awkward point in relationships, isn't it? I mean, at least the feeling's mutual, I suppose. You know? And it worked out in the end, at least according to the, you know, J.K. Rowling thing. Yeah, Ron and Hermione end up getting married. It's like, I don't...
Come on. You have to get to potions. You need to impress Slughorn, don't you?
Who's impressing who now, Ron? God, they make it so overdone in this game, and I hear it's even worse in the movie. You know, I don't know. To J.K. Rowling's credit, she's at least a good writer, but there's some stuff in the movie, man, it's just...
Hello, Potter. I'm a member of the finest dueling club in Hogwarts, Slytherin. We've noticed that you're quite the duelist. I therefore permit you to challenge me to a duel. No thanks. We're on our way to potions. I'm not asking you, Potty. I'm telling you. Stupefy! Stupefy!
Well, here we go again. That is so much free damage, holy cow. Holy cow, that is so much free damage.
I didn't really try anyway. Come along to our dueling club in the paved courtyard for a real challenge.
Why are Slytherin such bad losers? Come on, let's go to potions.
I have no idea, Ron. There's that entitlement thing that a lot of... Let me not finish that sentence. I'm gonna just say guilty as charged. I'm such a hypocrite, man. Why is this a thing? Why is running up to a banner and smacking it a thing? Hey, Ron, how's it going? Hiya! What? Why is that a thing? They just casually put that in there, like, yeah, let's just put in this random animation that no one's gonna care about. It doesn't actually serve any function to the game. How many man-hours were lost coding that crap? Having tried to enter in a game jam, I know how much time and effort that can take to code one little thing like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, bye. Absolutely ridiculous that they put that in there. And I kind of love it. Ugh. God, this game, man. Just random mechanics like that that serve absolutely no purpose that I'm aware of anyway. And some of the best minigames I have ever seen in a Harry Potter game. And then the rest of it is just trash! It's a fucking dumpster fire!
Come back down here.
Harry, you've got to get rid of her, Harry. I thought you were going out with her. Yeah, I am, but please, just tell her I flew into a wall in Quidditch or something.
I forgot about this. This isn't at all accurate to the story, but there is a scene where Ron's just like, no, hide me from Lavender. I'm not here. I'm busy.
What's the matter?
Someone's done something to my books. And the stupid things won't stop flying around. Come down!
Right. Have you tried anything other than shouting at them? Like Wingardium Leviosa?
No. I wish 1-1 was here.
Just no. I'm incompetent.
Have you seen him?
No. Here, if I cast Wingardium Leviosa on your bag, I can try and catch the books in it.
That seems like way too much work, man. Why are you doing that? Oh my god. Game? Hello?
Why are they doing this? You got one!
What is
books.
I'm just nomming the books with her bag. What is this? Come here. Nom, 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 nom. Is that all of them? I guess so. Here you go. Have your book bag.
Come down here, you stupid books.
Is that it? No, just... whatever. Okay, bye! That's not what I meant to do. Num.
Are you sure you've not seen Ron?
Yeah, I have. He was in the divination tower.
Why would he go there? He doesn't do divination anymore.
He said he wanted to ask something important. About his future.
It must be about us. That's why I like my 1-1 so much. He's always thinking about us.
Thanks.
Are you ready for potion?
What is that? Thanks. It's like eating the sides of his lip. Like, what is that? Oh my god, I can't take this game seriously anymore. Oh my god.
Quickly now, quickly. We have lots of work to get through, starting with antidotes. Now, what about this poison here? Any suggestions? Miss Granger, of course.
She wasn't even
requires
really
a
in,
very
bro.
complex antidote. But I think you should start with a drop of castor oil.
Good, good. Harry, my boy, any suggestions?
Yeah. You could do that. Or you could just shove a bazaar down the victim's throat.
Yes, yes. A bazaar would certainly do the trick. Excellent, my boy, excellent. A good potion maker always knows how to counteract the potions they are making. Which brings us to the task at hand. Brewing an elixir to induce euphoria.
Oh dear.
Can induce excessive singing and nose tweaking if you don't put enough peppermint in.
Alright, I don't actually use spells on this. Hold on. Oh god, that was close. Shrivel fig. Okay then. Ooh, that's a nice. Oh, that's a nice deep blue. I like it. Make it pink. Make it orange. Make it yellow. And then whatever the hell these are. What are they? I have no idea. Almost look like chickpeas or something. Really big. Oh, whoopsie.
Harry, my boy.
Oh, my bad. Wasn't paying attention to the color at all. Oh, yeah, no, right. And then... Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad.
Sir, you knew Tom Riddle, didn't you?
Mr. Riddle had many teachers whilst here at Hogwarts.
I know, sir. You must get fed up of questions about Voldemort and Horcruxes.
I'd ask you not to talk about this subject.
But, sir...
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he? Didn't he?
I just... want to know about Tom Riddle.
This entire game with the story is just a bad parody. Oh my god, this game was making memes before they were cool. What the?
Lumos.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actually sweating from laughing so much. Oh my god. Where's the door? How do I get out of here? I actually have no idea where the door... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my god.
You could have given me a bazool. I need a good mark in potions.
I had to soften Slughorn up so I could ask about Voldemort.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get something to eat.
McGonagall wants to see you in the astronomy tower.
So why would she send someone from Slytherin?
I'm not your personal messenger. Go and ask her yourself.
But the Aurors shut the astronomy tower.
Then they've obviously reopened it, haven't they?
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Mischief managed.
Okay. Well, that's a thing. Well, I guess that's that. I think that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. God, this game just keeps getting more and more ridiculous and just... Oh, God. Memes everywhere. God, this entire game is just a parody. I feel like this should be labeled Harry Potter Party or something, you know? Like, the minigames are 90% of it, and then the rest of the story is just... a bad B-movie. Anyway, I'm having a lot more fun with it, though. The controller really does help, actually, so I'm glad I switched over. But that's gonna do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this at least as much as I've enjoyed recording it this time around. And hopefully we'll have more fun making fun of the game and enjoying the minigames in the next game, in the next video. So until then, I'll see you, and take care. Bye for now, everybody.